Don't really know what else to do now. Hi guys, welcome to Nerd Bites, and this is going to be my review for episode 6 of The Last Kingdom. Before we begin, spoiler alert, there will be spoilers for this episode and previous episodes. There will also be a couple of spoilers from the book as well, so if you haven't read the books, make sure you go and read them. If you haven't seen the episode, make sure you go and see them before listening to my review. This episode was a good episode. It's really pushing forward with the story now, really getting me invested in more and more characters. It kind of starts off with Uthred and Leofric, his kind of friend dude. They go off to raid and they have to like dress up as Vikings and everything to raid, to make sure they're not caught as obviously as who they are. After a while, the son of the king and everything, he's discovered as well, and he tags along with them, and it's a really cool thing that kind of goes on from there, and that's kind of the main point of the story. One of the new characters that's introduced is the kind of witch queen type person called Iselt, I can't really pronounce that name right, I apologise if I'm butchering it, but she's this new kind of female character in Uthred's life. She's kind of with this king dude that they go to talk to and help out as long as he promises them silver. The silver's in this fort, they have to go and wipe out these people that are in the fort, all this kind of like political crap to make sure they get money, and it doesn't exactly go to plan for this king guy, because they go to take the fort and they realise it's Danes that are holding the fort, and then they meet this really awesome new character that was in it for a bit and now he's gone, but I hope he comes back. I can't remember the guy's name, but he was some kind of warrior lord for the Danes. He has like blood in his teeth because he bites people when he like attacks them. It was awesome. They go up, they talk to each other, and they decide, no, there's no silver in that fort, we ripped it apart. He's playing you, we should like combine and take them down, and it's really cool. They go, right, okay, that's fine, and they pretend to fight and everything, and off they go, and then they decide to run at the Danes. They peel off, and then the Danes come in and attack these Christian people, and they just come round, massive fighting. So it's really cool, again, really well done and executed in the way that it would have been done in this part of history. Swords, shields, axes just flying everywhere, really brutal killings. This dude again, like this warrior lord, biting people and killing them, crushes their neck as well. That was fucking awesome, that bit. That really crushes this dude's neck. Then they find the king, he's the last one alive. They get the information of where the silver's head and they kill him, and it was just an awesome death as well. Promised not to kill him, killed him anyway. Awesome. When they get back to the location of where the silver's held, which is underneath the king's throne, as soon as they get it out, this warrior lord betrays them, which I kind of didn't see coming straight away, but then as it was edging a bit more towards it and you can see whereabouts they were standing in the room, I was like, yeah, I can see where this is going. There's going to be knives to throats in a minute. Which happened. They took the silver and ran off. They left the witch queen with Uthred, and then she showed them more silver that was buried under a massive pile of shit, which is a pretty cool way to hide it, because no one's going to look under there, are they? But that was cool. He found like a really like expensive cross as well, which he took back and settled the debt that he had on his land, which again was quite awesome. Even though he doesn't really talk to his wife anymore that much, he's not with her anymore. He doesn't even like acknowledge his child anymore when he goes back to see him, because she baptised him, which is something he did not want to happen. He said the kid would be dead to him. So again, that's unfolding, so it gives it a reason for him to stop being with this person and now kind of starting with this Iselt. I can't pronounce that woman's name, I just can't. The witch woman. He started to be with her, and that's kind of unrolling now. And as I've been reading through the second book, and about over halfway through, and the way the character's developed is quite good as well, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of this character. Finally, he journeys back and sees Alfred as well, which I didn't expect to really see. I mean, I'm trying to remember stuff in the book, but it's quite a while back since I read the book. Goes back to visit Alfred, and he found that he's getting dobbed in for what he's done, killing a load of Christians as Danes, and it's Leofric that's dobbed him in, and it was quite a shock really. And he comes in and they basically say that everything that you've done is the penalty of death, and Leofric goes, right, I respect this person as a warrior. If you want him to pay his crime of death, he can fight me and the winner will come out the victor. If God is just, he will die at my hand. If it's the will of the God, he'll survive. And it kind of ended there. I was like, right, so the fight is going to be the next episode. It's kind of really weird, because it's kind of like he really respects Uthred and vice versa, but it's kind of like he doesn't agree with a lot of stuff he does, but he does. He wants to be his friend, but he's loyal to the King Alfred, and it's really quite tense with those characters, and I'm really liking to see how them unfold. I hope that he doesn't die. Spoiler alert, I'm reading the second book at the moment, and he is still in it, so I don't think he does die, but you never know what could happen, because his part in the second book isn't as expansive as it is in this one. So they could easily pull a Game of Thrones on us and think, well, he's not that useful in the next book, get rid of him. So they might do, you never know. So that's what I thought of episode 6 of The Last Kingdom. Again, really good episode. I'm looking forward to the final 2 coming up soon. I think it's just 8 episodes as far as I know. Really loving the series. I can't wait to review the last ones. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Let me know down in the comments or send me an email. You can also find me in the various social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and moviepilot.com. Just type in Nerd Bites anywhere and I'm sure you'll find me. And don't forget to like and subscribe and share all of my videos. And of course, keep it nerdy.